Hey everyone, Mike Clear here with Sonance. We are at CEDIA 2023 in Denver. If we talk about putting music around the home, we're visualizing sound in an interesting way with what we call Sonance Sound Mist, and we want even balanced coverage. This concept is related to great lighting design. So as I get into this concept of hot spots for lighting, sound and light work very similarly. I'll use this scroll motion tool to pull the lighting analogy through this spotlight effect. And then as I get into even balanced coverage of light, we've got a little bit more dispersion coming through. Once the customer understands what we're trying to accomplish, the transition is really more to an architectural conversation around, we have Venetian plaster or wood ceilings or wallpaper going into the bedroom. So I'll illustrate for a wood ceiling. We've got this beautiful cabin, rustic barnwood ceiling. We can put this product there. It will sound great, but it doesn't look like it belongs in the space. So one option would be a custom painted grill from Sonance. We custom paint hydro dip and laser print grills, so that's a great option. The other option would be, what if we could flush that product into the wood itself? So this is a James loudspeaker small aperture product where we can match the size, shape, and the trim of the lighting. Progressing beyond that, it gets pretty interesting. This is where we're actually taking a piece of the barnwood ceiling and we're actually custom fabricating trims. So I'll point you to the finishes wall to my left over here. You'll see that we've got the Sonance VX grills, James small aperture grills, and then we're showing the invisible product going into drywall, wallpaper, Venetian plaster, and wood veneer. So this is a product conversation, but we're starting it with a sales pitch around design. Let's talk about the architecture of the room, let's talk about the finishes, and then the products will support the right performance level for that job. All right, so we're back in the Sonance Design Gallery app. We've established just finishes, construction materials. We're starting to look at products. So in the case where we want to hide that speaker entirely, the Sonance Invisible series is built just for that. This product family is quite literally built to go in the wall, and then you can drywall, wallpaper, Venetian plaster, and wood veneer right over. So as I work through the scroll motion, you'll see the product, how it fits in the framing, and then those finishing options up to 3 millimeters supports all of those design finishes. It sounds fantastic. This is definitely something that you want to hear and experience for yourself in person. All right, we're making our way through the Sonance Design Gallery app. We've come to a spot where anytime we want to match the size, shape, and trim of an architectural lighting fixture, we look to the small aperture product in the lineup. So as I click in, you'll see this exploded view of the product. It's got a subwoofer and high frequency driver integrated into this aluminum cabinet. But my favorite element of all of this is how it actually gets hidden in the room. So we're back in this scroll motion, we're seeing the framing, and as we see that enclosure gets mounted pre-construction, and then as the drywall builds on, we have different trim finishes that allow us to match the size of the lights, the shape of the lights. If the ceiling's wood, the options are even cooler in my opinion. We've got a flush grill that can be painted, thin bezeled or flush, and then we've got wood trims that can actually be fabricated from the same material of the ceiling, or we can even take the ceiling plank itself and route the grill opening into the ceiling. So when we talk about hiding technology, whether it's behind Venetian plaster and drywall with invisible, or it's a small aperture series, this product really delivers on that idea.